Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. Last time is the same as what happened last time. We ascended up further into the steamy bathhouse. Although I do want to show off some Persona fusion I did off screen. As you can tell, I have quite a few less Personas than I did last time. It's because I fused two new ones. First, Sarasvati, Priestess Arcana, level 18. Normally this Persona is actually an Ice Persona. This skill Recarm used to be Mabufu, but during one of the forecast fusion changes, I was allowed to change Mabufu into, it doesn't tell you what move it's going to change it to. It's really random, and it changed it to Recarm, which revives an ally with 50% of their HP. So it's basically like a revival bead. And even though it's normally an Ice Persona, I actually let it inherit Miragi and Agi, just so we can have a better Persona with Fire. So even though this is an Ice Persona primarily, I've actually made it into a Fire Persona. And it's also a healer, so I figure why not. It's basically like Yukiko right now, really. It's got most of the same moves that Yukiko has. I also fused Zishai, I believe it's pronounced, I could be wrong. But level 16, this Persona I really just fused for the sake of clearing some room. It's primarily an electric Persona, but also has some physical capabilities as well. It has double fangs, which I actually inherited from Archangel. I fused Archangel into it. And it's even got media. I mean, it's okay. It has Rakunda. It's an okay Persona. I'm going to end up fusing it into something else before we fight the boss, which is almost guaranteed. I also fused a Sue Sith. The only purpose to do it was to clear out some room for Personas. So I have no intention of using that Persona. Alright, I guess we can go back. Wait, let me make sure I saved first, because I do not want to go to the dungeon and then get killed. That would suck. Terribly. Alright, let's finally get back there. I'm not sure how high up we're going to get this game day. Hopefully we can get up to floor 10, which is the last floor before the boss. Hopefully we can. We got Hall 6. Hall 7 is a mini-boss fight. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. And I do have some SP restoring items if I need to use them, so we should be good. Just as long as, the enemies don't get the fucking advantage on me like 30 times again. Well, that's a good start, I guess. Ooh, new enemies. Wonderful. New dice enemies. I'm not really sure what they're weak to. We'll just hit them with all of our attacks. We have multi-targeting attacks for every element now, even if the main character doesn't have them. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the main character attack with electricity, Yosuke attack with wind, Yukiko attack with fire, and Chie attack with ice, and it's got to be weak to one of those. Oh, it's weak to electricity. Alright, sweet. I know some of the dice enemies aren't weak to electricity, but yeah, some of them are. And this is actually, if you couldn't tell, it's a recolor of the dice enemy that we saw in Yukiko's castle. There are actually several recolored enemies in this game, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. We got some new Personas. Alright, I'll try to get one. I'm aiming for this one. Saki Matama. Alright, looking good. Level up. Wow. Alright, nice. Yukiko leveled up. Very good. We really needed it. I just hate that Yukiko is behind the other characters. I'm so used to all the characters being at the same level. It's like OCD almost, even though I don't have OCD. Oh well. Oh boy, more dice. I'm gonna save some SP and just hit them individually. If I were to use Mazio, I'd be eating up 2 more SP than I would if I just did 2 Zeos. If there's 3 enemies or more, then it's worth doing a Mazio. But otherwise, 2 or less, you're better off just doing the single targeting. Good thing these dice enemies are so easily killed, because if they were allowed to live for at least a couple turns, I'd be a heaping pile of limbs on the ground, after they had their way with me. And yes, I did make that sound sexual. Sue me. the dice enemies having their way with you. Oh, jeez. Picture that. I mean, how does the dice enemy have sex? You know what? I should probably just stop talking. Probably. And I probably shouldn't try to get into every single fight I see either. Oh boy, recolors of the bird enemies in Yukiko's dungeon. I'm not sure what they're weak to. I mean, I don't think they're weak to electricity. We can try it, but I really doubt it. Oh my god. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, so I'm gonna try to just get to the next floor as fast as possible. I'm not gonna worry about fighting every single enemy I see. I'm gonna try every enemy that's in my direct path. I'm gonna fight, but any other enemy that I just see out of the corner of my eye, but that's not the direction I'm headed, I'm just gonna run past, because it's really crucial that we have as much SP as we can for the mini boss on 4-7. And also the fact that I want to get to, well, preferably I want to get to 4-11. Alright, come here, bitch. But yeah, I want to get to 4-11 this game day, so I'm going to need to hold on to some of my SP. Okay, so Rebellion increases the critical hit rate of its target. We have a new enemy, the Dancing Hand. It's a recolor of the other hand enemy from the previous dungeon. Alright, you know what? I don't want the main character to use any magic. He's already spent enough of it. We'll have Z-Zai. Actually, no. Because Jack Frost is probably better. One less strength, but probably would do more hits, so I'll just have Jack Frost take care of that hand thing. No, not Mabufu. The whole point was to use Hysterical Slap. Which really, right now, is my best attack. Yeah, look at that, baby. Ooh, that's so good. Turns me on. Fucking tigers, man. Are you serious? Whatever, I'm just gonna have Yukiko go out. I don't care. Roast their asses. Oh, really? Really? I'm just so lucky. Alright, fine. We'll just go one at a time. Confusion, confusion. Yes! Beast. Attack your friend. Damn it. Fine. You know what? Fine. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I'll just let Jack Frost slap you silly. Hopefully we don't have to fight many more of these tigers, because this must be a pain in the ass by now. I've seen this enemy like 3 times, more than 3 times, a hell shitload of times. Some people in that last video I said where I was talking about cutting out some of the fights, some people just commented and they said they wanted me to leave them in, but it's like, it still sounds like a bad idea. I know the majority of people can't enjoy it. Only the people that enjoy it are commenting about it. So I don't know, I'm kind of just tempted to not show every battle. Like I said, the 3 and cut rule I think would be good for me. The problem is, Persona 4 actually has fewer views than Paper Mario, generally. Which, I mean, is understandable, it is more of an obscure game. But, you know, I want to keep the views for it as high as possible, and cutting out some battles will get me more views. That's really good, really. I think we've only fought this combination of enemies twice, so I'm not going to bother cutting the footage. Who's next? Yosuke? Alright, I'll have the main character down him, and then I'll have Yosuke down the others. Good work, oh. So far. Oops. We'll let Yosuke do it. I don't want the main character to spend any more SP than he has to. Oh, I should have attacked them individually. Oh well, I wasted 2 SP. And sadly, this won't kill them. See, they survived. They barely survived, but they survived. Fortunately, Yukiko and Chie should have no problem killing them before they have the chance to attack me. Ugh, really? Why can't it just hit? Like, why is it such a problem? Come on. There you go. That wasn't so hard. I have a bad feeling about this one. I'm gonna skip it. I don't know why, I just have a bad feeling. You gotta go with your gut sometimes in these games. You gotta go with your gut. Let's let Yukiko heal herself. There we go. That's a glowing enemy. Fuck that thing. God damn, I just want to get to the 7th floor and fight the mini-boss. Yes! Alright, let's do it. I think there's gonna be one enemy in the way before we have to fight it. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I guess I might as well. Any floor with a mini-boss is a preset level, preset floor, meaning it looks exactly the same no matter how many times you enter the dungeon or play the game. So yes, floor 7 will always look the same in every Persona 4 playthrough you ever do. Yep, I knew at least one enemy would be in the way. Yeah, this floor is kind of a pain in the ass. It's really big, so even after you fight the mini-boss, you got a lot to do. Oh, great. The Tranquil Idol. These things are primarily magic and status ailments dealing enemies. I think they lean towards more like status ailments. Oh well. Let main character give them a status ailment of their own. There we go. If it even has the chance to do anything about it. Which it doesn't. Man, I just give it another critical hit. I still think he's overrated, but he's doing very well in this playthrough so far. I hate to admit, but yes, he is. Let's see how fire treats these things. Whatever. It's damage. I'm just gonna keep going physical on them to save SP. That's what I really need right now. And since it's confused, I'm just gonna go all out and smash it. Just go, 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 go. There you go. When an enemy's confused, it'll never attack you. So you really don't have anything to worry about in that aspect, that regard. Alright, the mini-boss is coming up. I need full healed party, well, mostly fully healed party. Because the mini-boss can be a pain in the ass if you're not careful. And in fact, I guarantee at least one of my characters is going to die. It might be more. Open the door and enter. Let's do it. Oh boy, man's world. I've always wanted to be in man's world with lots of manly men sweating in a hot tub and getting all close to each other. Ugh. I'm making myself shiver. I can only imagine what I'm doing to you. So basically, this is a Daring Gigas, but it's a special Daring Gigas. What it's going to do is it's going to use Power Charge to double its next attack's physical attack strength. It'll boost its critical hit rate, and it's also going to do Tarukaja on itself next turn to increase its attack, and then it's going to attack, and whatever character goes after is guaranteed to die. So you really need to take it out quickly. I'm going to start with Tarunda, just so we can lower its attack. I think whatever character it hits is destined to die anyway, but it's worth a shot. And I think it actually spends another turn doing an extra Tarukaja, if I'm not mistaken. I think physical attacks actually do work better than they do the normal Daring Gigases. Let me check. Yeah, they do. So that's fine. I might have to use some of my medical kits in this fight, too. Simply because it's just such a pain in the ass with such high attack strength. Damn it, Chie, you missed. That's not cool, man. It's not cool. Alright, so next turn, he's probably going to attack. I could just lower his attack again, possibly give a character a chance of surviving, but I don't know if it would work. I guess it's worth testing, but I don't want to use Tarunda too many times in this fight. Here, lower it again. I just want to see what he's going to do. And yeah, I'm definitely going to use one of my SP restoring items on the main character. There's no way I could get away without doing that. Okay. Yeah, next turn I'll probably use Rotunda just so we can actually get some damage. Oh, beast. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I'm gonna use Rotunda. Yeah. Who's got Rotunda? Z-Side does. Yep. Now, hopefully I don't have to do any more support stuff like this, because the main character's SP drops freaking fast when you do these support moves. Yeah, okay, this is fun. So he's got decreased attack, and oh, damn, he's got counter. Counter is a skill that is on some enemies, and you can even get it on your characters as well. And basically what it does is that it gives a 20% chance of reflecting a physical attack, and that's exactly what he did to me just now. But I still think I'm better off just going after him with physical attacks, consuming as little SP as possible. Here he goes again with a power charge crap. Except now the main character can get in on some physical attacks. I'm tempted to use a persona that actually is like strong in physical attacks, but if the main character is about to die, one of the other characters will save him. Just so we don't have a problem. Actually, you know what? Yoshi can just heal himself. That's fine. There we go. Again, playing mostly defense here. And we finally whittled him down to close to half health. Ah, fuck! That's why I hate counter. Even though it's only a 20% chance, it seems like it gets me all the fucking time. And I think he just did Tarukaja. I'm not wasting any more SP lowering his attack, so... Oh, give me a fucking break! This is ridiculous. Forget it. I'm using magic. This is bullshit. There's no way a 20% chance hits 3 times in a fucking row. Alright, media. Jesus. This mini boss fight is going terribly. And here goes one of my characters. They're gonna die in a second. Watch him go after Chie. I get the feeling he's gonna go after Chie. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it. Oh. Oh, that's wonderful. Alright, so whoever he goes after is gonna die unless we all guard. Maybe there's a chance if we all guarded. I'm curious. Let's try that. See if that works. I want to see if whatever character he attacks will actually survive. Nope! Even guarding! Wow! That's crazy. Oh, holy shit. Alright, well I'm not gonna worry about maybe I'll do one more Tarunda on him. Nah, I'll wait a turn. Here, I'll get you to go up. Revival bead, yeah. Shit, this really sucks. Like this fight cannot be going any worse for me right now. And now the attacks are barely doing any damage. But I'm afraid to use any physicals because I just get the feeling he's gonna reflect them all again. With this terrible luck I have. Yeah, power charge, whatever. Fuck it. Yukiko will just heal herself again next turn. I almost get the feeling it's pointless to even bother healing because I don't know, because no matter who he hits is gonna die. Alright, I'll go for Hysterical Slap only because it's my most powerful attack, but I swear to God, alright, good, it fucking worked. I would have been pissed if we had more bullshit. And we're already going into a long episode. I'm gonna try to kill him quickly. Alright, forget it, let's just go back to the physical attacks. They're what's strong right now. Damn. Yeah, screw it, you know what? I'm going all out. Physical attacks, all the way. Rakunda, and yeah, I'm gonna cast Rakunda just so we can kill him faster. He's got to die, and he's got to die now. Alright, let's do it. Well, so much for physical attacks. I use Yosuke's Garu right off the bat. Well, whatever. Chie will get a physical. Fuck you and your counter bullshit. That is just such a fucking crock. I'm sorry, but that's just the biggest bullshit I've ever seen. Main character, you better fucking kill him. Jack Frost, this should do like 100 damage. Kill him. He does not have 100 health. Oh, give me a fucking break. Alright, Yosuke, finish him off. Please, please. Thank you. Holy shit. That went well. I don't know what planet you're living on if you think that went well. That was a terrible fight.
Another level for me.
Honestly, that was god-awful. Oh, Chia learned Rampage. Great physical attack. I'll have to go over what that does next time, since we have no time left in this episode. Alright, so, yeah. That's where I'm going to end it. I'll see you guys next time for more Persona 4, where we will continue up the Steamy Bathhouse. So long.